Yeah, congratulations to Wake Forest, Coach Clausen. They deserve to win the football game today. Um, we did. Um, it's obviously my responsibility to get our team out there playing well. We made uncharacteristic mistakes. I don't remember the last time we had that many penalties. We turned the football over. We were poor in the red zone. Very good on third down. So, anyway, just disappointed. Should have done a better job.
Mike Nisley.
Yeah, Justin, you mentioned the red zone wrong. What went wrong, do you think? Was there anything consistent kind of plagued you guys?
Yeah, we turned the ball over. They play a little bit of a bend but don't break defense, but they came out and challenged us a little bit more on the outside. We didn't really make any big plays. I thought in the passing game we ran the ball still okay against a pretty loaded box, but really didn't make very many plays. I didn't feel like throwing the ball. You can look at the passing yards, and I don't know. We didn't handle. We weren't very effective down there. We had very few chunk plays and turned the ball over, and that's what you get.
They had that one long drive. They converted 3 4th downs. How disheartening was that to not be able to get off the field and see them not even kind of consider to kick the ball?
Yeah, I felt like it was going to be that kind of game. They were going to go for it. On 4th and short. That's kind of become the norm a little bit more in college football. So, we held them to 23 points. We should have played better all around, but
Andy.
Yeah, Justin, after that long drive they had, you guys come down and get inside the red zone. Higgins throws the interception right before halftime, and you don't get any points there. How big was that, just in terms of momentum type thing?
Well, anytime you get the ball down there and don't get any points, it's a big deal. I thought we responded well. It was not a positive thing going into the half, but our guys handled the halftime and what we were doing better. I told the guys on offense, would you have felt better if you'd have gone 3 and out? You drove the ball all the way down there, and we had a turnover. So, obviously it wasn't good, but, I didn't think it was a soul-crushing event that happened that there was no way we could recover from.
You guys had a couple unsportsmanlike and personal foul penalties. Are those the ones, as a coach, that get on you the most, the ones that are maybe within your control?
Yeah, unforced penalties, and I'm not talking about the targeting deal. I'm disappointed in Jared after that, and we had one other one on Norrell, but the way it's officiated with targeting is what it is. But it's the other ones that are unforced penalties. It's just been uncharacteristic of us. We haven't done those things. That's not who we are or who we're supposed to be, and we just can't hand people things. It's too competitive a league. Everybody's too equal to hand them yards on penalties and turnovers.
Mike Barber.
Yeah, Justin, you mentioned 23 points to hold them to. It's not a bad effort, but they did seem they were able to run the ball. This is their best run output in an ACC game this year. What did you see in your run defense today?
Oh, at times we were pretty good, and at times we didn't establish a new line of scrimmage. At times we had a hard time getting him on the ground. It was the object's to hold him down in points, not worry about statistics. The only stats that matter are score, and our job is to hold them to one less point than we score. Our offense's job is to score one more point than they do. We didn't do it.
You mentioned they loaded up the box pretty heavily. Is that just what you anticipate you're going to see after the start that Khalil's off to?
Everybody does that. So, it wasn't a surprise.
Tim.
Coach, I know Hendon Hooker had 3 interceptions, first 3 of his season. Was there something that was just a little different with him today that kind of led to some of the struggles?
Oh, I mean, the first one was a tip ball that was a little bit behind him. The second one was a poor read, and the third one was when there's 8 seconds left on the clock and he's in desperation mode. So, Hendon is a hard judge on himself, and there are other plays in there that he made that were big plays, and there's other plays that nobody will ever talk about that he didn't make. Everybody will talk about the 3 interceptions, which is obviously not what we're shooting for, but I think some context with those is important.
Mike Nizilik, you had a follow-up?
Yeah, with Hewitt, and he's going to be out next week for the first half. At defensive tackle, how much of a worry is that? I mean, Max was out tonight. That rotation is pretty thin, without Hewitt, especially.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like next week. I mean, I know Jarrett won't be able to play in the first half, but I'm still worried about this game right now.
I don't know, how was it in that second?
It was fine. It was fine. I mean, we get Deshaun is slowly coming back, and he got a little bit more work, and he's been training to come back, so it was okay.
Aaron?
How close was Jermaine Waller to coming back tonight? I know you were optimistic at the start of the week.
Yeah, I mean, close, just not ready.
Aaron?
Hey, Justin, you mentioned the penalties being uncharacteristic of you guys. Because of that, are you able to sort of write that off and move on, or is that something you're going to have to kind of coach this week?
Yeah, we're not going to write it off. I can promise you that. Our ass is going to address it. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, Aaron, but no, I'm not going to write it off and just hope it gets better. We're not going to play football like that.
Mike Barber, do you have a follow-up?
Coach, did you think there was any measure of, obviously you guys were successful last week, but you said there were needed work, things you were unhappy with. Did you see those improve and corrected this game?
Oh, I mean, each week is its own season. So, I mean, we did some things better this week at times and some things not. So.
Anybody else for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach. We'll have